Hey everyone, so today I wanted to show you 4 easy and quick weeknight recipes. First up is my easy skillet lasagna. This is one of my family's favorite meals. And I went ahead and cooked up 1 pound of ground chuck. I drained the grease, and now I'm adding oven-baked lasagna noodles. You want to make sure that these are the oven-baked. And I'm just breaking them up into 4 or 5 smaller pieces. You don't want to leave these whole. It would be very difficult to eat. I'm adding some spaghetti sauce. I'm using ragu. I do want to mention that we don't want to stir this at all. So the meat goes on the bottom, then the lasagna, then the sauce. This is going to prevent our lasagna noodles from sticking to the bottom of the pan. I did go ahead and add about 1/2 cup of water because my sauce was a little thick. And I covered it and cooked for 10 minutes without stirring. Once the 10 minutes was up, I went ahead and started stirring my pasta. And now you want to do this frequently during this last 10 to 12 minutes of cooking. We're just going to cook this 10 to 12 minutes until our pasta is fully cooked. Okay, now I'm just going to top with some ricotta cheese, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of a mix. Next, I added in about 1 cup of mozzarella. Now, this is an oven-safe skillet, so I'm going to put it in the oven to get that crispy texture. But if you don't have an oven-safe skillet, just cover it with a lid and let the cheese melt. It is delicious. I like to get that crispy texture on top. So I broiled it for 1 minute. And you guys, this turned out so good. We served ours with garlic bread and a side salad. Next up is the classic chicken a la king. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so good. I went ahead and cooked some mushrooms and I chopped them up into smaller pieces. Once they were done, I removed them from my pan. And now I'm going to work on my roux. The roux is going to be our white sauce, which is equal butter and equal flour. So I have 4 tablespoons of each. I cooked it down for 1 minute, and then I added in my heavy whipping cream. If you don't have that, go ahead and use milk. Now I did add 1/2 cup of chicken broth because it was a little thick. I'm adding some salt and pepper. This is to taste. And then I'm going to add my mushrooms right back into the pan, along with 2 cups of shredded chicken that I cooked earlier. And I have 1 cup of peas and carrots. This is totally optional. I would have to say this might be my absolute favorite, and you can serve it over rice, noodles, or toast. I served mine over biscuits. Next up is spaghetti stuffed garlic bread. Oh my goodness, this was so good. My kids loved it. So I heated up some leftover spaghetti and added a little more sauce. I have a pack of hoagie rolls. I have Italian seasoning, garlic powder, 1 stick of butter, and some salt. This is for our garlic butter. And a pack of mozzarella cheese. So I went ahead and melted my butter, and I'm just adding my seasonings. Next, I'm going to remove the top. So I'm just going in at an angle with a serrated knife, and I'm just making a canoe-like shape. We want to make sure that we keep the wall perimeters intact so that it holds up with the spaghetti. And now I'm just going to add my garlic butter, and I'm also saving those tops and making cheesy garlic bread. I baked these at 375 for 6 minutes. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. Hit that subscribe button. I do post a new video every week. I went ahead and put this back in the oven for a few minutes just until my cheese melted. I really wish I would have had some basil or some oregano to put on here. Oh my goodness, you guys, the kids absolutely devoured this. This is my new favorite way to use leftover spaghetti. Next up is goulash, super inexpensive and easy to make. I cooked my pasta according to box directions. I have a pound of ground chuck and 1 onion that I diced. Seasoning with some salt, pepper, and some garlic. Italian seasoning would be good as well. Next, I went ahead and drained my grease and my pasta, and I add them both back to the same pan. I have a large can of tomato sauce, and I looked for the diced tomatoes. I couldn't find any, so I'm adding a large can of crushed tomatoes and just give it a mix. I'm also going to add in some black beans. This is one of my favorites because it's so easy, it's super budget friendly, and it feeds my family of 4 for 2 days. Hey, let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite recipe. If you all enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends and family. Subscribe, but only if you would like. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I post a new recipe. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.